There were a lot of factors leading to the martyrdom of Joseph Smith, but perhaps the most explosive one was the destruction of the Nauvoo Expositor. On June 7, 1844, dissenters from the church published the first and only issue of the Nauvoo Expositor newspaper, which made several inflammatory accusations against the city of Nauvoo and the leaders of the church. After 2 days of deliberation, the Nauvoo City Council, led by Mayor Joseph Smith, ordered the destruction of the paper's printing press. Now, because freedom of the press is so entrenched in our society today, this understandably sounds extreme, but arguably this was done legally. The freedom of the press in the First Amendment did not apply to state or city action in this period, only federal. This changed after the Civil War with the 14th Amendment in 1868. The legality of destroying the press depended on whether the newspaper counted as a public nuisance. The Nauvoo City Council believed it did because its incendiary rhetoric arguably put the city at risk of an even greater riot. They worried that if the Expositor continued, the persecutions that they saw in Missouri would be repeated in Nauvoo, since the newspaper called for, among a lot of other things, the unconditional repeal of the Nauvoo Charter, which protected their rights. This wasn't a decision they came to lightly or rashly. They deliberated for 2 full days to make sure they were both within their legal rights and acting in the best interest of the city. They consulted Blackstone's commentaries of the laws since they didn't have other precedents for the specific situation, and they thought it was legitimate to eliminate a nuisance such as the newspaper that they thought could bring death and destruction to the city. This is a really complicated topic though, so if you want to learn more, I'd recommend reading KnoWhy 626 in the Scripture Plus app and follow for more Latter-day Saint history.